Hey guys, so today I'm doing a Shopmissa haul, and this is the haul that almost wasn't. When I got my package, I couldn't believe it when I opened it up and saw the inside. Let me insert a couple of pictures of what it looked like. Okay, what you just saw is a bottle of foundation was completely shattered, which is so weird because it was in a plastic bottle. Um, and it was all over everything. As a matter of fact, one of the things that it spilled on, it saturated the packaging so much that all the packaging like disintegrated, and then the product inside was disintegrated as well. So that could have created even more of a mess because it was a powder blush. But anyways, I wiped all the foundation off of everything. You'd think that would be a total loss, right? You saw the pictures. But the the items that I ordered, with the exception of a couple of things, had plastic around them. So I just had to wipe the foundation off that plastic, and then I could open the plastic and take the item out and it would be fine. But the formula on that foundation is like a very heavy, sticky. I'm not going to reorder it. I decided that, after messing around cleaning up the items in the package, I was like, yeah, why did I reorder this? Because I had bought it before but in a different shade, so I never really even got to use it. Anyway, I took isopropyl alcohol and paper towels and just wiped everything down. So all I lost was the bottle of foundation that shattered and the one powder blush that had disintegrated with the packaging. So that's not bad. I didn't bother to contact Miss A because I don't think they sent it out like that. And because I was able to salvage everything except for 2 items, I can't see bothering to tell them about it because I only lost about $2.55 worth of product. But I'm kind of thinking that I'm kind of nervous now about ordering again, because if it happened once, it could happen again, because somebody somewhere along the way obviously piled a bunch of stuff on top of it. Actually, there were small holes in the bag too. It almost looked, this is going to sound crazy, but it almost looked like someone had taken a knife and just stabbed the package, because there were little holes, plus it was crushed in one spot. One of the items I bought, the corner of it is like smashed. So it almost looked like it was done deliberately, but I don't know. I hope not, because I have another package coming from another company, and it's eyeshadow palettes. So I don't know. But I'm trying to stay out of stores because I want to limit my exposure to other people. But if I order things through the mail and they start coming damaged, I don't know how aggravating that might be to try to get the company to resend it. And then if they do resend it, is the same thing just going to happen again? Because all the drivers for the shippers, this package came DHL, and then DHL delivered it to the United States Post Office. They're all stressed out and like working super long hours and stuff. So yeah, anyway, all right, let's get on to the haul. Enough about that. Let me show you what I did get and was able to salvage. All right, the first thing I'm going to show you is, this is a new product from AOA Studio. It's the Blur-fection face primer. For some reason, I thought this was going to be a dupe for the e.l.f. putty primer. No, it's definitely not. It's nothing like that primer. So I was a little disappointed when I saw what it looked like and I felt it, touched it with my finger, because it wasn't what I was expecting. but I did use it underneath my makeup today, and wow. I've only used it the one time, so I shouldn't say this, but I think I like this even better than the e.l.f. putty primer. I just got the one that's called transparent, but I think you can also get this in tinted colors, like foundation colors, I think. But I figured this was safest because this just blends right in and disappears. But I love the way my foundation went on over this. And when I touched my skin, like before I put the powder on and set everything, when I touched my skin, I loved the way my foundation felt over this. So this was $1. If you're going to be placing a Shopmissa order, you might want to give this a go, because I've tried a lot of their other primers and they were okay, but this just, I don't know, the way it meshed with the foundation was really nice. Oh, and by the way, I don't know if you know who Robert Welsh is. He's a makeup artist who has a YouTube channel. He did a Shopmissa haul and used a full face of their products. And so now, of course, because he liked a lot of the things, now they're going to get way more orders than they normally would. So it could be a while before you get your package, because they're going to get swamped with orders. So I just figured I'd throw that out there, because it's definitely going to affect the shipping. Plus, we're in December. People order things for the holidays, so you might want to wait till after the holidays if you're going to place an order about anything that I talk about in this video. Just want to give you the heads up on that. Okay, the next thing I'm going to show you is the AOA Studio Liquid Concealer, and this is in the shade Fair Ivory. I don't like this. It's very thick and doesn't blend well, and is just not for me. I like lightweight, creamy concealers because, take into consideration, I am a senior citizen. I hate saying that. I am a senior citizen, and so I am looking for things that are creamy and moisturizing and blend well, and this is not it. But if you are somebody that likes a heavier concealer, you might like this. But yeah, not for me. This is like maximum coverage concealer, which I kind of do need, but it has to be, I like a concealer that covers well, but not one that's going to be heavy and cakey, and no, not for me. So that was a fail. I ordered 3 blushes, and like I said, one of them got demolished. This is the other one. I ordered 2 of the Malibu Glitz powder blushes. I already have some in my collection that I really like, so I wanted to get the 2 shades that I didn't already have. So yeah, one of them was a loss. This one, they don't put the names on the back, and the numbers don't match up with the numbers on the website, so I think this one is in the shade Orchid. I don't have it on today. But I just thought this would be really, really pretty. And yeah, I do really like these blushes. And the other one that got messed up was something rose. I can't refer to the packing slip that came with the order because it was completely soaked in foundation, so I had to throw it out. But yeah, I know I'm gonna like this because I have some of the other colors, which the other colors are gone from the website now, so I think these might be like on their way to being discontinued. And then I bought this because I've been really into multi-sticks lately, and it says BR as the brand name on the packaging, but on the website it's listed as Rich On. And this is in the shade Rose. I do not have this on either. So this is just like, you know, a twist up stick. You know what? I just realized that I should have swatched that last blush for you. Okay, so this is the Malibu Rose. So that's the Malibu Rose one. Actually, that's not a very good swatch. Okay, that's better. And then this rose blush stick. So kind of same color family. So this is more of a matte blush, and then this is more of a shimmer. And if you are somebody who blush doesn't show up on your skin, you could even layer these. You could put this one on first and then layer that on top. I don't have those problems, but if you're a deeper skin tone, those two would be so beautiful layered together. So I've never tried any of these sticks. Now this is a multi-stick. So you're supposed to be able to use this on your cheeks or your lips, not your eyes though. So we'll see how that works out. And then the other day I was just talking about how I'm not going to buy any more pigments, and that is true, but I had already ordered this when I said that. This is one of those Princessa Pearl Powder Pigments, number 32. It's a cool bronze. Isn't that pretty? I've had these before many times. But I don't know. I just don't think I want to bother with pigments anymore. They're such a pain in the neck, but I'll definitely have to wear this at least once. But yeah, I've had these before and they're really, really pretty. All right, so got rid of those swatches, and I bought one of the AOA Studio Bullet lipsticks. I had never tried these before. This is in the shade Shore, and they have them grouped by collections. They have like a Maui collection and I think like a Fiji collection. They have all these different collections. So I saw this one. I think this was in the Maui collection. And it looks like a peachy nude. I do not need any more nude lipsticks. I have to stop buying nude lipsticks because I've got plenty. I need to stop. But I really just wanted to try this for the formula. Some of the shades of the lipsticks were out of stock, and this was like the one shade that was in stock that I thought I might get some use out of. But I'm so glad I got this because I have it on today, and I really like this formula. Let me swatch this. This is the creamiest, most wonderful formula. And you can see that it's not as warm on my lips because my lips are like very pink, like they're a pretty deep shade of pink on their own. So if you put a lipstick this color over my natural lip color, they're still gonna look pink. They're just gonna look a little bit less pink. But yeah, this formula is fantastic. So maybe I will eventually get some more of these, but in shades that I don't have a million of already. But yeah, really great formula. Before I move on to the next item, I want to give a little shout out to the eyeshadows that I have on my eyes, because these are from shopmissa.com, and I hauled them in a previous video and then said, you know, that I was going to try them and then never gave you any feedback or anything or did a video with them. So I just want to take this opportunity to get back to you about something I showed you previously. These are the Amuse Smoky Eyes eyeshadow singles. And I have on 1, 2, 3, 4, I have 5 of them on today. And these eyeshadows go on and blend like a dream. I am so glad I got these, and I have them in all the colors that they come in because I've slowly just been collecting them. Every time I place a Shopmissa order, I would get more of the colors, and now I've got all of them. And I'm so glad that I did that because, oh my God, these are so nice to work with. They just go on so beautiful. And when I was blending them, the colors just blend together so well. Have you ever had eyeshadows that when you try to like layer them over each other, they don't? These are, they're really nice. So I have the shade Creme on as my brow bone and inner corner highlight shade. And then I have the shade Nude on my lids. And I put the shade Cinnamon in my crease. And then underneath my lower lash line, I mixed Paprika and Chocolate. And I never usually do that, mix two different shades under my eyes. And then I have the AOA Buttercream Gel Liner and Pumpkin on my waterline. So I have 3 shades just under my eyes. But yeah, I wanted to mention that because a lot of times when people do haul videos, they never get back to you about anything they've shown you. So I wanted to make sure I said that. Okay, and the next thing that I bought were some empty 9-pan palettes. I love their palettes. They're such good quality. They come in so many different choices for patterns, and I want to make up like my own custom eyeshadow palettes with singles. I still haven't ordered anything. Right now I have eyeshadow singles from A2O Lab and ColourPop and MAC for the type of like pro pan eyeshadows that you can move to another palette. But I wanted to get some more, and I was sort of exploring, looking for different companies that I could order from, but I don't want to get anything too expensive because I'm not buying expensive makeup anymore. I can't afford it, and I think a lot of you probably can't afford it either, so I want to just buy things that are affordable but good. So anyways, I was doing some research and I still haven't placed an order because I'm not sure who I'm going to order from. Ideally, I would love to get some more ColourPop single shadows, but the colors are always out of stock because they're always having sales and the brand itself is very popular. So I don't know, maybe I'll just wait until some things come back into stock because I do really like their formula. Anyway, here's what I got for empty 9-pan palettes that eventually will get customized. I got this, oh, these are only $1, and the magnet on them works really well, and there is a mirror inside. So I got this flamingo one. Thought that was really pretty. I like flamingos. And I got this one. It's sort of like a pink and gold marble effect, sort of. And this one is like a fake wood. And this one I've already filled up with some of my A2O Lab eyeshadows. This one is like different colored marbles, sort of. I don't know, I really like this. And this, what I do is I put like a little post-it on the outside to tell me what's in the palette, and it just says A2O Lab, I'm a Beach. And this was one of the pre-made palettes that they used to sell, and what they would do is they would send you the palette that had the name of it on it, and then they would send you all the little eyeshadows that would go in it separately, and you would just put them in yourself. This one doesn't seem to be available anymore. Otherwise, I would have the palette that said I'm a Beach on it. But I'm hoping it will come back into stock eventually, because if you open this up, I have all the shadows from this palette except for this one right here. I had to substitute. This is ColourPop Let Me Explain, because it's pretty close to the one that's supposed to be in here by A2O Lab. So I'm hoping that that one shadow will eventually come back into stock so that I will have the whole palette by them. But I really like this palette. I love these blue-green shades, and I love these rusty shades, and then you've got a couple of neutrals that will go with everything, and then there's another neutral, and then you've got this golden yellow shade. That one is called Limit. I don't know if it's available right now or not, but it's sort of like a dupe for ColourPop Paper Tiger that got discontinued. But yeah, they're A2O Lab shadows. They go in and out of stock all the time, so you just have to grab them when they have them. And you can put yourself on the notification thing so that they'll send you a message when they get the shades you're interested in. But some things take a long time to come back into stock, and some things just disappear from the website and you don't know if they're coming back or not, but sometimes they do. Because one time they had removed almost all these shadows from their website, and then one day there was a whole bunch of them back there again. So I don't think they can make up their mind whether they want to discontinue them or not. And then I have this marble one. This has the Love Child palette in it. And that's what that looks like. And on this one here is a ColourPop eyeshadow called Wait For It, because I wasn't able to get the one that was supposed to go in this palette. And also this is ColourPop Silver Lining. So I had to do like dupes, but eventually I'm hoping that I can get the real ones that are supposed to be in there, and then the rest are the A2O Lab. So those purples are so pretty though, and you've got a silver and some reddish tones here, reddish orangey tones with some neutrals, but really like that. And then I ordered the palette for my Foxy eyeshadow kit. I had all the Foxy eyeshadows, but I didn't have the palette that went in it. But the palette at that time was not available separately, so I just reordered the kit. Or I should say I ordered the kit because I had never ordered the kit before. But anyways, now I have the actual palette that they're supposed to go in. So now I have doubles of these because I had already bought them individually. But I don't care that I have doubles because I love my A2O Lab shadows and I use them a lot, especially when I'm not filming, because I'm kind of reluctant to show these in my videos because they are so hard to get. But that's the color story on the Foxy palette. So kind of unique because this one here doesn't really go with these other shades, and there are no ColourPop substitutes in here. These are all A2O Lab. So that's that. And then I wanted to show you the Wildflower one. I don't remember if I showed you this in a previous video or not because I just kind of set these palettes up recently. So this is Wildflower, and that's what that one looks like. I love these tealy green shades here. And there are no ColourPop substitutes in this one. These are all A2O Lab. And then I have Date Night. And that's what this one looks like. This shade right here. Oh my God. Most beautiful purple on earth. It's called Wonderland. And then the rest are all like very neutrally. So I usually end up pairing that with either this or that. And just put that on the lid. But then you can also do like a neutral look with any of these. So that's Date Night. So some of these things were in this order and some of them weren't. I can't remember like which things I showed you, but I just wanted to take this opportunity to show you all the pre-made palettes that they used to sell. But now, the only ones that I see on the website now are, they usually always have Foxy. And then what's the other one? I think Date Night and Wildflower. So the ones that are hard to get now are I'm a Beach, which is why I don't have that palette that goes in, and Love Child. So I just need to get, I think, 3 more shadows, and I will have them all. So that's my Shopmissa haul. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not already, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys. Thanks for watching.